with conspiring to defraud the United States, conspiring to disenfranchise voters, and conspiring and attempting to obstruct an official proceeding.
Another day, another indictment for Donald Trump. The former US president has now been indicted on felony charges for plotting to overturn the results of his 2020 election defeat to Joe Biden. The 4-count indictment includes conspiracy to defraud the US, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction of and attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against the rights of citizens. The indictment, the third criminal case against Trump, sheds light on Trump's months-long campaign to somehow cling to power, which eventually led to the infamous attack on the US Capitol.
The attack on our nation's capital on January 6, 2021, was an unprecedented assault on the seat of American democracy. It was fueled by lies by the defendant, targeted at obstructing a bedrock function of the U.S. government, the nation's process of collecting, counting, and certifying the results of the presidential election.
The indictment also lists 6 unnamed co-conspirators, including lawyers, a Justice Department official, and a political consultant. According to the indictment, Trump and his allies recruited fake electors in several key states to sign certificates falsely stating that he had won in those states. It rebukes his false claims of voter fraud and alleges that he tried to convince then Vice President Mike Pence to block the congressional certification of Biden's victory. Trump now faces 78 criminal counts and theoretically hundreds of years in prison, and in 3 separate cases. The other 2 cases are related to mishandling classified files and falsifying business records to cover up a hush money payment to an adult film star. There could be more charges against him in another case about election interference in the state of Georgia, which is still in the investigation phase. But he continues to deny any wrongdoing and remains a front-runner to be the Republican nominee for next year's presidential election. The Trump campaign called the latest charges fake and election interference, questioning why they have been brought after 2.5 years. Right now, it's anyone's guess how all these legal troubles will play out. But one thing is for certain, the cloud over Trump's presidential run and political future in general has just become a lot more darker.